What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Premier League fixtures announcement video. In this video we will take an in-depth look and analyze the Premier League fixture list. This is one of the most exciting times of the year. Today the World Cup starts and the Premier League fixtures were released, and I will not only look at the Liverpool Premier League fixtures, I will reveal all the other big 6 Premier League fixtures in this video, so stay tuned. And if you enjoy my videos, leave a like and subscribe with the post notifications on if you are new to my channel. Week 1 fixtures, the biggest fixture is Arsenal will play Manchester City, so Unai Emery will make his debut at home at the Emirates against Pep Guardiola. What a mouth-watering fixture that is. And Liverpool, finally, after many years, we finally play at home again in the Premier League opening day, and we will play against West Ham, who will have a new manager, Manuel Pellegrini, who won the title with Manchester City, but he lost all 3 games at Anfield as a Manchester City manager. So I'm really hoping that Liverpool get off to a winning start. Other notable fixtures from week 1, Manchester United will play Leicester, Newcastle will play Tottenham, which is also a tasty fixture. Wolves will play Everton, very hard game for Everton at newly promoted Wolves, and also Huddersfield will host Chelsea FC. But Liverpool's first 5 fixtures I think are very good. West Ham at home is followed by Crystal Palace away and then Brighton at home. So I think in particular the first 3 fixtures are all winnable. Crystal Palace away is a really tough game. Every Premier League game is tough, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather play West Ham at home and Brighton at home in the first 3 fixtures than somebody like look at Arsenal's first 2 fixtures, Man City at home and Chelsea away. Oh boy, what a start Unai Emery will have. Leicester away after Brighton at home, that's our 4th game, and Tottenham away. And I'm hearing that Tottenham away will be the first game at Tottenham's new stadium, and that is a really interesting and exciting development. So I'm really hoping that Liverpool can get off to a winning start and maybe get 9 or 7 points from the first 3 fixtures. That will be good, because the big teams are playing against each other. We can actually make some ground up on other big sides in the Premier League, and it's vital that we get off to winning start. The festive fixtures are not so kind for Liverpool, because from December the 15th to January the 1st, so in 2 weeks, we play Manchester United at home, Wolves away, Newcastle at home, Arsenal at home and Manchester City away. So we play Manchester United, Arsenal and Manchester City in and around the Christmas period. On Boxing Day we play Newcastle at home, which is a very good fixture. But January the 1st, Manchester City, just 2 days after Arsenal game, that is going to be a grueling fixture list. And the run-in for Liverpool is also quite favorable, because we play Chelsea at home, Cardiff away, Huddersfield at home, Newcastle away and Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. This is the 3rd year in a row that Liverpool play a newly promoted side at home, and in all past 2 years we needed a result against the newly promoted side to qualify for the Champions League. Last season, like the season that just finished, we also won against Brighton 3-0 to qualify for the Champions League. So I'm just really happy that Liverpool have a run-in like this. Even Chelsea at home is a winnable game, but definitely Cardiff, Wolverhampton, Huddersfield, Newcastle, 4 games that are all winnable. So I'm really hoping that Liverpool will be fighting maybe for the Premier League title on the last 5 fixtures, but at least for the top 2 or top 3. I don't want another season where Liverpool are fighting just to get into the Champions League, because that would be a little bit disappointing. So if you take a look at Liverpool's full fixture list, here it is, you can see it on the screen. What is also notable is in the first half of the season we play most of the top 6 teams away from home. Well, it's pretty mixed. Tottenham away, Chelsea away, Arsenal away, so the first 3 fixtures against top 6 opposition are all away, but then we play Manchester United at home, Arsenal at home and Man City away. It's quite mixed and I like it. And also we play Manchester United away on February 23rd, just 1 day after my birthday, so that is going to be a special day for me personally. And yeah, in March we play Everton away, Tottenham at home. So as I already said, the run-in is pretty favorable, and I think it's good that the big games are pretty spread out, apart from the like the New Year period where we play Arsenal at home and Man City away, so back-to-back big games. But other than that, all the other big games are spread out for Liverpool. And also, what is also very important, after every Champions League group game we play at home, which is brilliant. So even if we have to travel to a faraway country in the Champions League, when we come back from an away Champions League game, we play at Anfield, and I think that's crucial because usually after Champions League games the big teams struggle a little bit. So I'm just really happy with this fixture list. I think Liverpool should be aiming to get 9 points from the first 3 games, and maybe like I would be happy with 11 points from the first 5 games. I think that would be a terrific start. Maybe get a draw against Tottenham and get a draw at either Leicester or Crystal Palace and win all the rest of the games. And if we get off to a good start, I think that Liverpool seriously can challenge Manchester City for the title. If we sign a brand new goalkeeper, that's I think a priority now. Naby Keita and Fabinho will be 2 of the best signings in the Premier League next season. That's my prediction. But let's take a look at the other Premier League teams' fixtures. So let's take a look at Arsenal's fixtures, and they are brutal. I mean, Man City at home and Chelsea away, brutal fixtures for Unai Emery. But I heard Arsenal fans saying that actually it could be a blessing in disguise to play Man City away, Man City at home in the first game, because some of the World Cup stars might be rested, might not be match fit or match ready for that game. And if some of the main Man City players go far in the World Cup, for example, if Argentina will play the final and Aguero will play in that game, he might not be ready for this first game. And Arsenal fans are arguing that it might be the best time to play Manchester City, and I kind of agree with that. That makes sense. If some of the World Cup stars, and Man City have a lot of players at the World Cup, if they are not ready for the first game, Arsenal could beat them. Of course, all the Arsenal players would want to impress the new manager Unai Emery, so that's very exciting. And after the first 2 hard games, actually, Arsenal have a pretty good run until November. If you check out the fixture list, West Ham at home, Cardiff away, Newcastle at home, Newcastle away, Everton at home, Watford at home, Fulham away, Leicester at home, Crystal Palace away. Those are games that can all be won. On paper, Arsenal are better than all those teams. And then Liverpool at home. So the only big worry for Arsenal is that their first 2 fixtures are really tough. If they lose both games, that could happen. Man City at home and Chelsea away. If they lose both games, the pressure will be straight away on Unai Emery's throat. I mean, they don't play a top 6 team in the last 8 games. That's a very good run-in for Arsenal. Now let's take a look at Chelsea's run-in. So they will play Huddersfield away, Arsenal at home, Newcastle away and Fulham at home and Wolves away. That's also a pretty decent fixture list for Chelsea in the first 5 games. And their Boxing Day and New Year's fixtures are also favourable. They don't play a top 6 team either side of Christmas and in the New Year period, so that's also a very good draw for Chelsea. Chelsea's run-in is pretty tough. They play Liverpool at home and Manchester United away in their last 5 fixtures, and they also finish the season with Leicester away, which is also a tough game. So it's going to be very interesting, and I wonder, will Chelsea still keep Conte as a manager? Will they appoint somebody else? What kind of transfers will they make? Because Chelsea desperately needs some players. Manchester City's fixture list, I think Manchester City is the team to beat this season. And their start: Arsenal away, Huddersfield at home, Wolverhampton away, Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, Cardiff away, Brighton at home. Apart from Arsenal away, that's all games that I expect Manchester City to actually win. And after the Arsenal away game, they don't play a big team until October the 6th, where they play Liverpool. And they have, Huddersfield at home, Fulham, Newcastle, Brighton at home, teams that they should be beating at the Etihad. So I can again see Manchester City get off to a flyer. And also their run-in is pretty decent. They play Tottenham at home, but apart from that, they have a lot of winnable games in April and May. They play Leicester at home, Cardiff at home, So it's going to be very interesting what Man City do. This is what I'm really interested about. So they play Leicester at home, Brighton away and Tottenham at home. So that's a pretty middle ground in terms of their first 3 fixtures, but then they have played Burnley, Watford, West Ham away and Wolverhampton at home in September. Again, teams that they should be beating, and their run-in, Manchester United's run-in, is not the easiest. I mean, they play Everton away, Chelsea at home in the last 4 fixtures, Huddersfield away and Cardiff at home, so their last 2 fixtures are really winnable games. New Year's period is pretty easy. I mean, they play Liverpool away, but then they play Cardiff, Huddersfield, Bournemouth and Newcastle. That's their Christmas schedule for Manchester United, so that's not the most difficult. Tottenham's schedule is very interesting. It is listed that they will play Fulham at home on the August 18th, but I heard that that will be played at either Fulham's ground or at Wembley, because the new Tottenham stadium will not be ready. It will only be ready for the September 15th Liverpool game. So Tottenham play Newcastle away, Fulham at home, Man United away, Watford away and Liverpool at home. That's a pretty brutal start for Tottenham, because Newcastle away is not easy, Manchester United away is brutal, Liverpool at home is also a very difficult game, and their run-in is also pretty hard, because they play Everton at home on the last game, they play Manchester City away, but apart from that, you know, they have some winnable games like Brighton at home, Huddersfield at home, West Ham United at home, Bournemouth away. So again, Tottenham, this is a vital season for Tottenham, because again, if they don't win a trophy, players like Harry Kane or Dele Alli will want to leave them. So let me know what do you think about the Premier League fixture list. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching. See you later guys. Goodbye.